like the first time I've truly had feelings of like baby fever. There's no way that I am gonna go 18 weeks and not have any chocolate.
Listen to me as I slow it down. Can't tell yours if you want it. Enjoy the ride, 'cause those ups and those downs is what makes it worth it.
Good morning, YouTube. Happy Thursday. So as you saw from the previous video, I am officially 13 weeks out, and I actually just hit the, I think it was like 14 to 15 pound down mark, which seems insane because so far it feels like I haven't been on prep for that long, which knock on some wood because I know it's going to get harder soon. Hey. This is what I started. I don't know if that was just a sign that I jinxed myself. Let's hope not. But anywho, like I was trying to say, I probably have an estimate of another 14, maybe 15 pounds to lose. So we're kind of estimating where my new stage weight will be, but we'll see when the time comes. On Monday, we just came back from Iowa. We ended up traveling there to see some family and friends, including our new little nephew. He is the cutest little baby ever. This is like the first time I've truly had feelings of like baby fever, but I can still hold off. I'm not gonna be pregnant anytime soon. I wanna have at least a good couple years of bodybuilding before I go into the whole mom world. So for now, I just have my fur babies, which by the way, Mr. Bill got a new little collar. Show it off, little dude. Where is it? Right there. Yeah. Thank you for the kissy. So sweet. But anywho, I am gonna go grab some coffee. A little bit later on in the video, I'll talk about traveling and prep. It honestly did not faze me. I was able to do everything that I needed to. Ultimately, when it comes to traveling and sticking to your plan, it's mainly mindset. You have the mindset that I need to get my shit done, I need to stick to it. 98% of the time, you can get it done. Let's go get some coffee. Before we go, I wanted to show you guys the fit for today. So, got on Buff Bunny candy wrap sports bra in white, shorts, got the Alphalete, I think they're called like stride shorts, I'm not 100% sure, but got that. Got my Guess side bag, and then I threw on a black headband I've had since literally middle school because I have a pimple I am trying to cover up. But that is the fit for today. Oh, and then for shoes, I got these platform sandals. I got at some like random beach store. They're like 3 inches thick, so I'm almost like 6 foot in them, but they're cute. But that is the fit for our coffee run. So I guess while I am driving, I can sit here and talk about like the prep and travel thing. So like I mentioned before, we went back to Iowa. It was just for the weekend. So we flew in early Friday morning, and then we had Saturday, Sunday, and then we flew back to Florida very early Monday morning. So some things that helped me stay on track. One was tracking macros. If I had to sit there and follow a meal plan, yeah, I could have done it, but it would have been a lot more difficult because I wouldn't have had that flexibility. But tracking macros allowed me to eat the food that I needed to, and it also allowed me to eat out with my family. I ended up staying with Jacob's mom, so that allowed us to have a kitchen to cook in, which helped out tremendously. But even if we were staying in a hotel and we had to cook everything by the microwave, easily could have done it. It just would have been another obstacle to go around. First thing we did when we landed, well, one of the first things was go get groceries. Getting groceries, that is gonna allow me to pick out the foods that I get to have. It's gonna allow me to adjust the portion sizes and get my macros down how I needed to. The only trick with getting groceries is we're there for a really short amount of time, so getting the right serving size and not wasting food is a little tricky, but just like selecting the right foods is what it comes down to. So vegetables, buy them in frozen bags. That's super easy. You can buy already cooked rice in bags as well, so you just heat them up in the microwave. And then same thing with chicken. Another good thing are those like little travel sized peanut butter packets. That's a good way to get some fats in there. I picked up some fruit, got some egg whites. You can make those in the microwave if you're in a pinch. Picked up a steak, 1 sweet potato, and then some rice cakes. And then I actually brought along with me some protein bars. If you really want to go the extra mile, you technically could bring the majority of the food there with you. As long as it's not a liquid or like some type of jelly, they'll let you bring it with. So like last year when I was on prep and I had to travel to Arizona for work, and we were there for, I think it was just 2 days, and I was following a meal plan, I actually cooked all of my meals, brought in like a backpack cooler, brought it on the plane with me, and brought it to Arizona. So there's that way. Would I suggest that? No, going and getting groceries and just getting a couple things is easier, but that is a way. There was a couple times where I actually ate out dinner with family. We just made sure we went to restaurants that I could easily track the food. So like Jacob's dad loves Red Lobster. So we ended up going to Red Lobster and I just ordered 2 lobster tails, the side of their rice, and then just plain broccoli. So as long as I have my food scale with me, I can easily measure it out and track it like no problem. So all in all, go in with the mindset that you're gonna succeed and that you're gonna pick the right choices and you can get it done. If I was just trying to lose weight or live a healthy lifestyle, I wouldn't have to go to that extreme of an extent. But since I am in prep and like things are getting serious, that is what I needed to do. I made even a little like infographic talking about all of my tips and tricks when it comes to traveling and staying on track, and I have that in my private Facebook group. So if you guys want it, I'll leave the link down below, but that is pretty much all the information I have for staying on track while traveling. Okay, I am gonna go to a natural store that is right by my gym, and I'm gonna pick up some sweets because if you know me, I am a huge sweets person. I will not go a day on prep without having something sweet. Like, I'm not gonna torture myself like that. So when I go into a store and I'm looking for something sweet, there are a couple like things that I'm looking for. One is going to be a simple nutrition label. I don't want a whole bunch of like added weird crap in my food. 2, it's gonna be preferably heavier on the carbs just because I have a decently low fat diet and so many things nowadays are keto. And if I get something that is too high in fat, it's gonna be hard to fit in my macros. And then 3rd thing I look for is preferably higher volume. I know it's not gonna be as high volume as like eating a fruit or vegetable, but I don't want like a small little piece for 200 calories. As long as it meets those 3 standards, I get it. So let's go grab some treats. First things, we're gonna try looking for some snacks, because that's the easiest way to fit these like sweet treats in, and I can fit that in as like my pre-workout meal. I know they have some good stuff here. Gotta find it. These right here. I got these last time I was here. They're dark chocolate covered rice cakes. So freaking good. They're only 80 calories per rice cake. Only thing, this is something I could technically make at home. So that's the only reason why I'm not gonna buy them again, but it's a very good option. Ooh, but they have a white chocolate strawberry one. I can't make that at home. Another good one are these Nature Paths buckwheat wildberry waffles. I had their chocolate chip version and it was phenomenal. But again, I can make that at home because I actually just bought a waffle maker. Okay, here we go, here we go. This, oh, salted caramel. Okay, so last time I got these, they were mint and not the salted caramel. Looks like it's the same macros though, and I'm gonna get this because last time this was fantastic. And if you look at the ingredient label, it's literally just honey, dark chocolate, and caramel flavoring and sea salt. Super simple. This is definitely a go. Okay. That looks interesting. Dark chocolate with quinoa, 140 calories, 36 pieces. That's not bad. 8 fat, 19 carb. Okay, we'll try this. Okay, I've tried these before. These are freaking delicious. I think I'm gonna get these again. I think I'm honestly gonna put these back just because this is gonna be a little bit more satisfying and higher volume than the Unreals. We got the goods. I only ended up getting 2 things, but this should last me a while. I'll tell you more in the car. Okay, I hope that I got decent footage in there. I was trying to film as best as I can, but I also try not to be like obnoxious of like the people around me. I don't want to get anybody else on film, but I ended up getting just 2 items. There is a lot other things that I get on prep when I'm craving sweets. It's just that if I can make it at home, I don't necessarily want to buy it and pay more for it somewhere else. So the 2 things that I got, the first one, this is actually somewhat new. So I've gotten this brand before. This is the PRI dark chocolate patties with Manitou honey. Last time I got it, it was with mint and it was fan-freaking-tastic. And this time it's salted caramel. Like I was reading before, it's literally just honey, dark chocolate, caramel flavoring, and sea salt. Super natural, simple ingredients, just plain and simple. So, really happy about that. Then I love these homemade little items they have. So this is a date coconut roll. So this isn't necessarily like high volume because it's 90 calories per piece, but this is like a really easy thing that I could just grab and go. This is made with dates, dried coconut. Oh, that's all. Oh, I could have made this at home too then. Is that literally just a mashed up date rolled in coconut? Huh, well, at least I know I'm gonna like it. But anywho, those are at least the 2 things that I got today. So other things that I have, one of them is dates with PB2. I get the one with a little bit of cocoa powder in the PB2. And then those dark chocolate baking chips. I'll put up like a little video here of myself making them. Pretty sure these went viral on like TikTok a while ago. I just make like the lazy version of it. When calories get lower, I'm gonna have to start being more picky and specific on things, especially making sure that they're high volume. If it's gonna be taking up a lot of calories and it's just a small amount of food, you kind of gotta sit there and be like, is it worth it, is it not? Oh, and one other thing is protein bars. That pretty much resembles like a candy bar if you get a good one. I am obsessed with Built because they have a huge variety of flavors. If you buy them online, it's way fresher and it's not super chewy. But like, it tastes like a candy bar. Like, it's pretty freaking close for a protein bar. But those are my little tricks on how to stay satisfied during prep, because there's no way that I am gonna go 18 weeks and not have any chocolate. Okay. I am back home. It is 1:45. I have not had lunch yet and I am starving. But I wanted to show you guys what I am eating for lunch, just because I sat there and talked about sweets and chocolate, but don't think that that's the only thing I'm eating. That's just like the very tiny amount of everything else I eat in the day. So this morning I ended up having an onion bagel with egg whites, avocado, and then I had a little natural raspberry fig bar. But for lunch, I'm having some chicken breast, some jasmine rice, and broccoli. So a big key to making like a plainer meal like this more interesting are sauces. Coconut aminos, I'm not a huge fan. It doesn't have any taste, but I bought it and I need to use it. And then sriracha chili. Hot sauces are gonna be really good because they're pretty much 0 calorie, but that just changed. A simple meal, something a little bit more interesting. I think I'm gonna throw some shredded lettuce on top of it just because I had barely any asparagus left and I need a little bit more vegetables to kind of bulk it up. What's up, YouTube? It is now Friday. I am making a pre-workout meal because Jacob and I are about to go hit the gym. I'm making some oatmeal, making sure it doesn't overflow because I swear this shit overflows every single time I cook it. Meal's done. Hot! Fudge. Ooh, Jacob's calling. Hi, baby. I will meet you at the gym. How far out are you? I still need to eat my pre-workout meal and I'm mixing up pre-workout now. I mean, if you're hopping off of the express lane, I mean, you can easily just come home and we can drive together. Sounds good, I'll just meet you at home then. Okay, love you, baby. Bye. Okay, Jacob's gonna meet me here. So that's good because that means I have more time. But I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna eat my oatmeal. Ooh, look at this. I don't know if you can see it, but the chocolate is melting in the oatmeal. Whew, that is still really hot, but that looks fantastic. Let's give it a try. Hot! Woo! I'm going to burn myself. Okay, since I got extra time, I'm gonna let that cool down. Jacob's home.
Hola.
He is having his pre-workout meal, which was his lunch that I technically made him, but he went out to eat today. So you're being good and still eating everything. Okay, y'all, we're gonna go to the gym.
What about him?
Go buy Stinky Moose.
Yeah.
You ready to get nasty in the back home?
You talking to me?
I'm talking to you. Look at that. 2 full rollers right here for us. First movement of our back day, we are doing a machine lat pull down. It's pretty much how we always start our back days, but really the big emphasis on these days are going to be lats because in bikini, we want that V taper.
Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong.
Okay, next movement, machine row, again, plate loaded. And I need to do 45 and a 25, so I need to add some. Big key is to actually track your weights. You can see I literally just wrote it on a note in my phone. This was a huge game changer when it came to gaining strength, hitting PRs, and adding muscle. I actually just started doing this probably a couple months ago, 3-4 months ago, when I went to my first like serious growth season. And I was able to move up in weight so much faster because I actually knew what I needed to be doing. Okay, make those sides even. Okay, moving on. We're doing 2 lat movements back to back. We have a lat pull down, but with a wide neutral grip. I personally prefer this a lot better than like the regular bar. It's easier to have better positioning underneath the bar, and I just feel like I get a better contraction with it. And then second movement's just gonna be a lat pull through, but we're gonna do this first. Actually, one thing I wanted to say with this, I have been really working on my form with lat pull down. One bad habit that I had before, which I didn't even know was a bad habit, I would go underneath the pad and I would go in so close and then that would force me to have to lean back and arch my back so much. Versus now, I just lean back further, so that way it's just a direct path down. I'm able to keep my back a lot more straight, and then I'm not having that issue with like my shoulder blade on my back. It's helped out a lot. Which, duh, you used before, it's gonna be better for you. We know him, don't worry. And then second movement, lat pull through. I gotta change the weight because I'm not as strong as Jacob. We're just gonna pull it through like it sounds.
Just tell me that I can't. They say anything negative, cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah.
Another huge thing that I've been focusing on with that movement, instead of just thinking about the pulling straight down, I think about taking my elbows and pulling up back. Takes the triceps out of it. Huge difference. Final movement of the day, just doing a single arm row. Simple and easy, that's really all.
You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just
damn, I don't know why it's so difficult today. I'm ready to go eat. And that is going to conclude the workout and the vlog. Thank you, baby, for recording everything.
That's what I do best.
You're the best. But make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like this video. And anything else?
Stay tuned for the next one.
You're so good. That's why I have you around. But that is going to conclude week 13. Yeah.
Yes.
That's all. See you guys later.
Listen to me as I slow